Coming up with Godswill T.K. Mensah on the theme Leadership. Be inspired.
Hi, welcome to today's inspirational nugget. It is titled The Need for Leadership, or you can give it another commercial heading, Who Will Lead? The Need for Leadership. You see, the real issue is that leaders are in short supply. In the church, in the mosque, in the religious gatherings, in the nations of the world, the continent, I dare say across the world, leaders are in short supply. The question on the lips of everyone is, who will lead? Who is the one going to take the leadership responsibility and deliver what leadership is to deliver? That is the question. You see, Professor Stephen Adei made a statement that leadership is a cause, everything is effect. In other words, if you put it differently, it's saying everything revolves around leadership. What you see in the nation today, what you see on the continent of Africa, what you see around the world, leadership is the cause. We see the ripples, the effect is what we see today. Leadership is the cause or the catalyst for change. Leadership is the catalyst for development, victory, success, you name it. Any positive thing that you see around the world, someone might have given it leadership. It's the reverse. Every negative thing is the resultant or the ripple of bad leadership. So the question people are asking is, who will lead? Without leadership, nothing happens. In the church, many churches are going for elections today. In the month we are in the coming month, many nations of the world are going to the polls to elect their leaders. The question is, what is the need for leadership? Why are these events or timelines, so to speak, very critical? Leadership is critical because it is the cause and everything is effect. So to speak, leadership is indispensable. Without leadership, we cannot exist, or we exist on leadership. Someone put it this way, John Maxwell says, everything rise and fall on leadership. Why do we need leaders today? Let me give some practical, most recent examples. For example, the civil rights movement was dormant, was not as effective as we've seen it until a man came, his name Martin Luther King Jr., and he said, I have a dream. He gave it leadership. There was a man who once existed, his name Ray Kroc. He sat down. He said, I want to eat fast food, good food in a clean place at such a short time. He invented the fast food industry. Today is a multi-billion industry. He gave leadership to the fast food industry. May I remind you, when J.F. Kennedy was appointed or elected as president, he went to NASA. He said, gentlemen and ladies, in the next decade, we want to put a man on the moon. Every cleaner, everyone working within the full structure or spectrum of NASA, when you go to the one who is sweeping and you ask him, what is it about that you are so excited? The persons respond, I want to put a man on the moon. And in less than 1 decade, America placed a man on the moon. That is leadership. If we are expecting a change within our space, if you're expecting something unique to happen, we need a certain kind of leadership. Leadership in the home, leadership in the church, leadership in the nation, leadership around the continent. I dare say leaders exist to repair, they exist to rebuild, they exist to reinforce. You get the point? This is the work of leadership. Sadly, whilst the world may be very guilty about turning out capable, competent, effective, and efficient leaders, the church is most guilty. I want to quote one sublime quote, so to speak, from a Methodist preacher. He says, the church is painfully in need of leaders. His name is William Sangster. I wait to hear a voice and no voice comes. I will rather listen than speak, but there is no clarion voice to listen to. Everything revolves and falls around leadership. In this month, as we study about leadership, the very inquiring question that must come to us is, who is there to lead? And who will lead the nations? Who will lead the family? Who will lead the church? Who will lead the community? My name is Godswill T.K. Mensah. I want to be part of your life as we glean fruitful insight and inquiry about the concept of leadership. Spend some time. Let's meet on this platform as we discuss and glean this insightful insight. Stay blessed wherever you find yourself on God's beautiful planet. Be faithful.